Alrighty, getting a little set up. Oh, everything gets updated properly. Oh. Figuring stuff out. Figuring out my life. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That is not correct over there. Not that I'm so confused with this new interface. I'm so confused. It's good enough. Alright. Well. Sure, I don't even know why I'm doing that, but let us continue on with our lives. Get rid of the map blocker. We don't need that no more. And I'm gonna do a quick test. A testy test. Make sure everything's working right on my end. Right now. Sorry, secrets of obscure. It's working. So crazy. And on this end, things working. Boom. It is absolutely working. Perfect. Alright. So, we are ready to get a going on this. We are starting Secrets of the Obscure. I've started a little bit earlier than my normal time because one day I actually fell asleep by accident, and I really need to get started on this story mission stuff. So we are getting started, jumping right into it. Get this crap out of the way.
I have so much to do.
Boom. Let's get started. Finally. We're so close. The Janther Wilds, so close.
The one place I can count on. Everything in order. Nice and tidy.
Nice and tidy. Heard the start of this dialogue like 600 times because I keep coming here for reasons.
I can't believe that actually worked.
This is where the mail said to meet. Maybe I'm early?
Danger, danger.
The Pack Commander, champion of an Elder Dragon, the talk of Tyria, in the flesh.
Do I know you?
Mireille of the Cantha Report, International News Desk, seeing the sights and seeking stories from Central Tyria. Got a minute
What you're
to
doing
chat?
in my house?
You've got one heck of a story, and the people deserve to hear it.
I can probably spare a moment.
Good. Walk with me. Talk with me. Didn't have a chance while you were still in Cantha. Big name like you probably has 1,000 things to say, but let's start with this. Killing Suwan, saving the world, ending the reign of the Elder Dragons, a lot to cope with. Thoughts?
Killing someone. Alright, a lot of people involved in those events. Have you talked to them? We did need to be done. What was the mail? Guilty as yours, I'm afraid. Sorry for the deception, but deadlines loom and you're hard to pin down. I'd expect you to turn up, but now that you're here, I hope you'll consider the interview. What's the question? Alright, talk to the other people. Interesting perspective. How do you respond to the charges that your leadership, or lack thereof, was one of the chief reasons for the catastrophic events that negatively impacted Cantha. I've always acted in the best information available at the time. I've always tried to do the best I can to help people in harm's way. You were there, blah blah blah. I mean, if you were literally there, yeah, you weren't there. Oh, you weren't there. Sorry, I'm misreading. Yeah, what I had at the time. Clearly a touchy subject. Let's move on, shall we? Do you think the world is a better place without the Elder Dragons, without the cycle we've known for countless generations? If we hadn't acted, wouldn't be here having this conversation, so this is true. Those are the lies we say make it all worth it. The cycle is in balance, and the void pushback says it all. Probably the... This or this. This is what my gut tells me. The noble or the passionate response. I'm not sure. Lives. Good point. Let's talk about you for a moment. What's next with the legendary commander? Any future plans you'd like to divulge here, exclusive for my audience? Find something. Not sure yet. Now you've got our high-level questions answered, let's get to the meat of the matter. What my audience really wants to hear.
Uh-huh. Scandal, death, romance. Give me the juicy details.
There's not much more to it. We prevented widespread disaster a few times. Lost some friends along the way. But now that the dragon cycle is over, it's... peaceful.
Pack Commander's retirement haunted by dreams of the past. The screams of war.
I might not... Oh, gosh. This could be important. Do you mind?
I think I got what I need. Just you wait. Your name will be painted on every Chronicle interior. Thank you, Commander. You can trust me to tell your story as authentically and accurately as possible.
Great controversy to be exited by opening your inventory. Alright. Okay, so I can call literally everybody. Let's call Timmy.
This is Timey. I'm not available to talk right now. You know, busy inventing novel technologies that change how we communicate. Leave a message and I'll get back to you. This is so cool.
Oh, Timey.
Oh, Timey. What's up, Yao?
You?
Yao? Can you...
Sorry if that's you. I can't stand anything saying.
I'll call another time. Yao, still there? Must be down in the Jade Mine again.
This is Detective Rama of...
Brim and
the
Scarab
Brim and
Detective
Scarab
Agency.
Detective Agency.
Missing family heirloom? We can find it.
Long lost parents? We'll track them down for you.
State your inquiry, and we'll get right
What?
back to you at our earliest convenience.
Oh, no.
Have an efficient day.
Let's call Marjorie Casimir.
This is Marjorie This is Marjorie and Casimir. No. Timey. This is Marjorie Delacroix of Delacroix Investigations. Me and my beautiful fiancé, Casimir Meade, Crichton Ambassador, are busy living the good life. We'll get back to you as soon as we can. Maybe catch you at the bar. Oh, and if this is Gorick, stop signing my name on paperwork.
I'm happy for them.
Me too. Me too. What's Whitlock up to?
Timey's note says to press this button, then start talking.
How do you do this? This flaming device.
Ah, he's such an old grandpa. character's reaction is funnier than the thing. My gosh.
Bram, how are you?
The individual you are trying to contact has yet to properly set up their messaging device. Please try again later.
Checks out. I'm also glad. What's up, Ivan the Terrible?
Darn it. Give me a moment. Sorry about that. Gorik decided to bring an entire colony of mantid diggers aboard Ivan's ship.
And someone's cats keep killing them.
I hope things are less chaotic where you are. If you're bored, Ivan has a job. We would do it, but we've got our hands full.
Bored? Oh, you have no idea.
We've gotten word about some puzzling occurrences happening around the town of Garenhof in Kessex Hills. No real details, but one witness stated that the heart of the town has disappeared. Can you look into it?
Yes, please. I could use the busy work. Everyone is...
Gorik, put her down. Sorry, Commander. Ivan needs to run. I think someone is about to stage a mutiny. We'll talk soon.
See? Everyone's doing just fine, Aurene.
All the cats are murdering the mantis things. Alright. Garenhof or whatever it is, which is... Where is that at? Again. Forget. Where's it at? Where's it at? Oh my gosh. Surely it's in Crichton. Right? I'm bugging. Good advantage reach. And then we go... I go there all the time. Do the pack swap? Okay, there it is. I'm like, yes, I know it's here. There it is. Let us go to Garenhof. So wonderful it will be. Yeah, I was literally here today.
Gone. Whenever the baby wakes me up, I take her for a walk around the block. Usually does the trick. And when we rounded the corner, I realized that the tower wasn't obscuring the moon. It always does that time of night. It was just gone. It was there when I walked home from the market. It was there before we went to bed. Now, it's gone.
Did you smell anything weird? See anything?
No, nothing like that. It just... left. I think it left us.
Oh, hey, Benwell. How are you? How goes, Mr. Destroyed Precipitation Corvidae? Oh, I see. Destroyed Precipitation Corvidae. Clever. Clever wordplay. I do well. I do very well. I overslept last night. I was very tired. I'm very tired tonight, but I wanted to actually get started on Secrets of the Obscure. I streamed some like this morning, but I was doing World vs. World stuff. What are you doing, Lasha? Garenhof, the former home of the Isgaren's castle. If you have questions, I'll do my best to answer them, but right now we're all in a bit of a loss. Former home? Yes, until very recently, the southern skies was occupied by a grand floating castle of Isgaren, the wizard who protected and watched over this town for generations. Yeah, I was streaming actually during daylight hours till like almost 10. I only streamed for like a couple of hours. I was actually doing a test stream because I'm doing multi-streaming now. So I'm streaming on YouTube and Twitch at the same time. But it turned into like I might as well go ahead and get my weeklies done and World vs. World. And so That's what it really was. I didn't do any story or anything like that. Who is Isgarin? Isgarin is a grand wizard, but beyond that, most know very little. The mayor claimed that he made regular visits to the castle, but after the tower disappeared, we learned the truth, and now we feel lost. Everything we thought we knew turned out to be wrong. The castle was the anchor around which this town revolved. But it turns out, we're not important to Isgarin. He abandoned us. Former home. Okay, yeah. So, what can you tell me? Are you blind? The Wizard Tower's gone. I'm sorry, we're all short-tempered right now. The town's suffering a tragic loss, and the mayor is, well, he's not very useful at the moment. I'll keep asking around. I will use my big brain to determine what is happening.
I can't comfort them. I can barely keep myself from panic.
They're all freaking out about a tower. How am I supposed to protect this town? It's just me. What do we do to drive the tower away? What, did you feed it every night? You only go in town? We've always had the elementals before to keep the peace. The only one left is the one trained by the master elementalist. But it's not capable of defending the town. Just train the workers. What can you tell me? We don't know much, only that the tower disappeared and the town's people are lost without it. Marin and I are doing our best to keep people calm, but it won't be long before unrest sets in. Thanks for the information. There's a guy here. They're all upset. Bop. I'll just kill this thing. Or causing me problems later.
Well done. Well done. Did you see that, workers? That's how you do it.
You beat it into submission with violence.
You know, I'm getting tired of people pretending to know the wizard. There are no tours.
Oh yeah, it is.
Garin. He's... Oh, I apologize. I don't even know if he's a he. We know so little, and yet we speak as if we know these things. We act familiar. We know nothing. And now it's gone.
Riveting. Yeah. Now, according to the map, it should be in this general direction. But it's just gone. Whatever will we do?
What do you reckon happened?
How will we cast shade upon the town now?
Okay?
I don't know. It feels wrong without it. I don't feel ready. Is that weird?
I know what you mean.
I failed to see the importance of this tower, but... Alright, it is important to you all. We'll figure out what happened.
Where did it go? It's always been there, watching.
Yeah. Where'd it go, Cotton Eye Joe? It was all a lie. I feel so ashamed. The people of this town, they'll never trust me again. What the hell are you talking about, bud? The Wizard's Tower, the sentinel watching over this town has vanished. No one has ever known the tower's purpose, but I compounded one lie with another, and now I'm paying for my hubris. What did you tell them? that I knew Isgarin. No one living has ever seen him, and an arrangement was struck generations ago that the town established itself here. We sent our people to them. They watched over us. That sounds incredibly flimsy. It had never been questioned before, not until the tower disappeared, and now, what fools we are. Why have we done this to us? I am amazed you built all of this all together in this way that you're doing this. Wizard's Tower used to hang up high above the town. Watch over us, disappeared now. I don't know. Well, now that you mention it, there's a group of sketchy individuals who showed up right after. But they couldn't have. I mean, it just seems implausible to think that they were involved. I want to smack you. I really want to smack you, Mayor Marnerin. Your name's stupid. They were watching some more valuable residents in town. Those who were especially affected by the tower's suspension. I'll show you where they live and might be able to tell you more. Thank you. Let me speak to them. I love talking to people.
Who said that?
Not me. This, what they said is true. Strange times, strange faces. You're right. You're here to finish this off. Now the tower's gone. You can't. I won't let you. I'm not here to hurt you, but I'm willing to.
Hello.
You have anything else to say for yourself? No? Alright.
Where did it go? It's always been there, watching.
Thank you, Minwoo. Thank you for preparing me for what is to come. I'm so excited. Bad news. The villagers was in their right mind and attacked. They'll be going to the hospital for the next few years. By the 6! You have my sincerest apologies. I hope you showed mercy. These people have lost so much. Yeah, they lost like a leg. They seem disoriented. Is there anything else you could tell me? Lasha said she saw a few of them lingering outside of the house on the cliff overlooking the dock. The place has been abandoned for some time, though I'm not sure it's much of a lead. I'll look at it. Oh boy! Place that's over the dock. Tick-tock. There's a person here. Dear God. The still. It appears to be a still from the smell of liquid inside, likely used recently to heat a concoction of herbal remedies. There are small leaves at the bottom of the mixture. Or sane people talk and communicate in ways that you might not realize doesn't involve the mouth. Like violence. Tells a lot of stories. And really makes points clear. This dagger was forcibly driven into the table and looks to be of dwarven origin. The smithwork is exquisite, though the blade is driven so deep in that it would take an immense amount of effort to extract it from the table. Whoever left must have been angry, or in a hurry, or both. Or, like, was a teenager. Like, look, I can do this. A liquid spill. The spill is still wet, indicating that it happened within the last few hours, but it appears to be an ordinary stove oil. Nothing stands out or gives any clue about the situation. Amazing. A poster? This poster is ragged, featuring a drawing of a quaggan wearing a flame bespeckled costume and enveloped in a wreath of magical energy. Below the words, Kukachu, the Incarnate. Why does this quaggan keep turning up and always with a different name? Because they're magical. Quaggan makes me happy. Goop. I don't want bedroom goop. Splattering of some sort of vile goop stain on the wooden floorboards. It smells of a combination of rotting meat and overripe fruit. You've never encountered anything like it. And I have no desire to know more. Shocking. What else is up here? There's an entire magical contraption up here. Does anybody know about this? I guess that's not important. But this bundle of notes is... Ah. I go over there now. Camp is located somewhere near there. Cornucopian Fields. And that is it. We're not going to talk about this. Very well. Seems perfectly normal to me. Perfectly normal. Absolutely nothing weird about that. At all. Strange tower disappears and magical artifacts hidden at the top of the attic. Don't you have magical artifacts in your attic? If you don't, you're a strange being. You're a strange being. That's for sure. Nope. Oh, I need to do that too. I need to finally get that mastery line done. I have so much crap I gotta do.
Must be them.
Sketchy individual.
I need you to move along. You're not supposed to be here.
I'm not. It's just I haven't seen your lot around here before. Thought I'd say hello.
Move along.
These are not the droids you're looking for.
Moon Camp is coping with another casualty this morning. Arena's worried.
2 near Selma yesterday, too. That's what, 6 this week? Wait, someone's coming.
I'm not coming at all. I'm leaving. That sounded worse as I said it out loud. I'm sorry. Ivan
is busy right now, and
Woohoo! Guess I'm on my own with this one. I should wait until dark. See if I can sneak in.
Find a safe vantage point. Now I play the waiting game. Boy. I feel a stealth mission coming on.
Better. Should be dark enough that I won't be spotted unless I get close.
Oh my gosh, it is
All right.
absolutely
It looks clear for me to...
incredibly dark. And there's horrific creatures. I can almost not see myself.
What the...
Help us!
It's a thing. Good thing I'm good at killing things. Dead.
Something's going on over there.
What's going on over there? I'm in a restricted area. You've been in an area that's off limits to you. Guards will kick you out if you're spotted, as represented by the vision cones in front of them. You can also gain suspicion if you loiter in an area too long. My gosh.
There's that grouchy Norn, talking to another of her group. I should hide in those dense bushes and listen in.
Move out. As soon as I see your signal, I'll rally the rest of the camp.
Yes, ma'am.
We'll be right behind you. Stay swift, be brave.
Better guarded than I thought. I'll find a more discreet way in.
Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da na 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 na.
A few scraps of discarded armor.
Rummage, crates.
Might be able to use
scraps
these to
armor.
look the part, at least from a distance.
Yeah, I totally fit in. There's so many Asura here. No one can see. I am the shadow
That group.
of the tree.
Guards aren't tossing them out.
Follow
Might make for some good cover.
Nothing in there.
I don't understand why we can't just ask for help. It wouldn't be a fight. The truth would scare them. It's not time, and it's not our call to make.
It's almost too easy. Sketchy individual. I'm not touching the sketchy individual. Stop looking this way. What are you doing, Viper Standards? What are you doing? We're just totally chilling. Stop blending in. I really love Diet Assassin's Creed.
That one looks particularly distracted. I might be able to use that to get them to tell me something.
Yeah, I really love that they really made it clear. Ah, paper. There's paper over here. If they would just stop looking my general direction.
Astral Lord. It must be new to Tyria. And this arena is their leader. Has to be that grouchy Norn.
Alright. Grouchy Norn. Now, what else I gotta get? There are... Wanna be there. Perhaps down here. There's a sneaky things that you can learn.
The infestation is pretty gnarly up north. Isolated villages, not a lot of foot traffic. They got their hands tied.
Amazing.
Help me gather some roots for Narcisse. She's got that farmer knocked out cold. Poor thing. I can't imagine what he's being forced to see.
Dude, gosh. They have to watch High School Musical too. Nothing there. Okay. Now you're around. I can't help but feel I'm missing another spot. Mesmers. Hide. Hide. Oi! Blending in. I'm blending in. I'm tired of blending in.
I know.
That's just a hidey spot. One of these, a thing. Hide. That's a hide. Buddy eavesdrop there. This scroll was nothing. Or if it was something, it was very little of something. Oh no. Where are you at? You don't see me in these big old bush. Cause you a dumbo.
How long have you been stationed here? We only arrived yesterday.
Couple days before you.
Ah.
Okay, so no info. I kinda made that decision based on a quick reaction. Okay, where is another thing? Oh my gosh. This one, that one. You saw nothing. Sneaky. Anyone? Ah. that person. That suspicious person that I would assume to avoid, I actually have to talk to. Oh, sorry, I didn't see you there skulking around in the dark. What do you want?
I know. We've fought bigger, that's for sure. But not this many. They're terrifying.
Alright. Now, what do I need to do? It's so horny.
It's time, my friends. I need you to channel Mabon's determination and Dagda's strength. Remember, while we fight off the Cryptis from below, our allies are working to seal the rifts from above. We have a hunt to complete. With me!
And what are we hunting?
The most dangerous game. Follow the Astral Ward. I'm following them. They suspect nothing. I wonder if I ran in front of them if it would actually matter now. I'm not gonna risk it for the biscuit.
Stay together!
The Eye of Sauron!
You don't listen to them! Commander, no! Stay away from it!
You know who I am?
I appreciate you all actually trying to take the initiative and not have me do everything, but you clearly suck at your job. Probably should let a professional handle this. I go stabby stab. Soft locking bug. Oh, don't worry. I'll find the other soft locking bug. I managed to hit one almost every single darn chapter in this game. And End of Dragons, on like one of the last missions, for like the one where basically everybody's doing a glorified therapy session or whatever, like the extra content for End of Dragons, it just completely locked up on me.
I can't get.
And it like wouldn't continue at all, and I had to redo it. Luckily it wasn't too far in. And I had another one where I got stuck inside the floor. I was able to do a reset there.
You don't belong here, do you?
What was the other one? Liverworld Season 1, I got stuck on another platform and couldn't finish the game. Even in an unknown realm with a poisonous aura that's regularly affecting your energy levels, movement speed, it will get worse over time. I've had many, like more than I could think of, in this game. There's always seems to be something that has gone wrong in these. Part of it is Mesmer stuff, but other parts of it just like, I think I went too fast and I literally, it didn't trigger properly.
A drop of joy. I can taste it all on your breath.
Oh, it felt good to be in the Upside Down. Satan!
Your mind is perplexing. Your thoughts are pungent. Where have you been?
What is this place?
My home. Tell me, flickering soul, what are you? I haven't tasted such depth in a long while.
You really need to learn personal boundaries, dude.
Take another step.
I do like it when my prey is determined.
I don't like how you say that. Defend myself. I will do more than that. I am going to do this, though. Get right. Okay, this mofo can actually do stuff.
You traveled from Tyria.
Guess that
Yes.
answers one of my questions.
You know so little.
I know I'm not supposed to probably beat this, I don't think, but at the same time, I'm gonna try my best. See how much damage I can actually do.
Who are you?
He's going Super Saiyan!
A savant of grief.
Just solo like the strike mission. But he's already healed up, so I don't think I'm going to be soloing this, guys. Oh, no.
Ceres is too strong.
Ceres? Is that his name?
Say it louder.
Say his name slower. Do it in ASMR. Gosh. Suck it.
Adamant.
Could say the same about you, Ceres.
Utter my name.
Yeah, you missed.
Bored of this.
Oh gosh.
The realm of dreams hungers for your soul.
Get up.
I'm not a soul type of person.
What?
I get to move? Alright.
Where are you going?
Leap it. Oh gosh. No one sees me. Doesn't see me. Doesn't see me. He saw me. Immediately. Does it see me? Doesn't see me? Don't see me. I am like the vine, hidden in the grape. I think I can get to this.
I tire of this chase.
Timey?
Do 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 do. Running like a biscuit, running like a biscuit.
Curious little thing. You are.
I did the one thing you're not supposed to do, go towards the light.
Alchemy, it worked!
Take a deep breath. Count to 3 and think of your fondest memory. Traveling through the mists can be taxing on the mind.
They've got experience with this kind of thing. You'll pull through, huh? Hi there, Commander. Been a while.
Peanut butter jelly sandwiches.
We need to keep moving, Zojja. How's your friend doing?
That's my best
They're
memory.
fine, they're fine.
Went
Little
downhill
rift
from there.
lagged is all.
Rift lagged. And... Zojja? What are you doing here?
We'll give you the
Amazing.
full breakdown
Adat remembered
once
you
things
existed
settle.
in the story.
Mabon, you gonna look for the other wizards?
Wizards? Wait, who are you?
Cool your blood, Commander. Mabon is one of us. Yes, I'll meet you outside. Be safe.
Are you an upgraded
You're
Burly
here?
Norn or a downgrade
Oh, sharp
Burly
as
Norn?
always, Commander.
Because I'm not sure I could deal with
All right,
another
you two
downgrade.
with me. Can't slow down. Name's Frode.
Hi, Frode.
Someone want to fill me in on what's going on?
Huh. Where to start?
Letter. Transcribed by the word. Please live to camp leader. Wilford. Cryptid. We've lost bastions. Da 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 da. Amazing. Amazing read. That was more riveting than the entirety of Harry Potter. I can't believe they got it in just like less than a paragraph. It's amazing.
What are these things? Demons?
Cryptis.
Who are demons, so technically speaking, you're not incorrect.
Cryptis?
Some sort of metalworking text.
Organized. They aren't your
Something like
Night
that.
Terror.
Yeah. Ooh, there's a library. I know I should probably kill stuff, but more riveting. Yes, it was about the rivets on ships. Very educational. If the Titanic would have known about it, they would have been able to withstand that iceberg. Saved tons of lives. Alas, they didn't live in a fantasy world. A terroring. Amazing name for that thing. You know, we just need some like Doomslayer music and you know, I think that would solve itself.
They keep coming.
You've actually watched an hour-long document on that. You know, to be fair, it would be kind of interesting. Not sure it's like my first thing I'd want to read or watch, but I've watched some pretty dry stuff and be like, yes, this is amazing. The Cursed. This is my curse.
Take this. It might give you a headache, but you'll get used to it. Promise.
What is this thing?
The Heart of the Obscure. We're still learning the depths of its power, but we know it can seal and open rifts. Found a
You
stuff
stole the heart.
Important, Soja. We need to take control of the situation.
First, we attack the heart. Alright, I don't need fishing. I guess I need scanning for rifts, or I don't know. It's a thing. Oh, seal the rift. Sweet. It's just a, you know, press F to pay respects type of thing.
Not bad, but we need to keep moving.
It's the NA key. What's in here? Is there stuff in here? Nope. Nothing in there. What about over here? Ah. That room held the secrets to everything. I now understand all. If you didn't get it, it's just, you know, play through it about 600 times and you'll know. That's how you start to understand the real experience, but I got it the first try. Oh, I can't believe they figured out the perfect mechanic. Sealing rifts. Many times they'll need to be stabilized before they can be sealed. This could be... I didn't read the rest of it. It shall forever remain a mystery. Yes. The entirety of the Eternal Alchemy. And at least second grade math. Not sure about 4th grade, but 2nd grade definitely got that down. On lock. Aye. Gosh. Freud, I'm really going to need you to start stepping up your kill stuff game. At least you don't knock enemies directly into me like another Norn does. That one's really annoying. Does 0 damage.
Alchemy.
Causes a ton of stuff, and then afterwards knocks them directly into my path.
What's going on here?
When I'm trying to get away from them to heal up.
Let's just say the wizard's tower went a little rogue. Spit out a little magic.
ANET presents
Don't think you're helping
Secrets of the Obscure. Wow.
Garenhof?
It's not quite your Garenhof. We'll explain soon. This is about as new to us as it is to you. What a damn mess.
Frode! Soldier! Help an old sack of iron.
Lear! We're coming!
Basics of Sky Scale Flight. I think I got it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, ANET. I really needed this. Oh, thank you for that as well. Yes. Anything else? Road. Okay, what am I doing? Am I flying up? I'm flying upwards. I'm also flying downwards. Let's get this done. I just want to be done with you so I can get to the cool stuff in Janty Wilds. To be fair, I am actually interested in what the storyline is. I've heard mixed things about it, so it'll be neat to get through it. But honestly, I only care about the homestead at this point. I just want that. I want to be making so much crap. Done new short playthrough from first time Bram asking Whitlock for help. When he leaves, Whitlock doesn't want to be bothered by Norn refugee. We kill these things first. I'll do that. My brain can't do two things at the same time. Weirdly enough. All right. Mid-game. Oh, you would call it Bram, that refugee. I get it now. I just call him idiot. Because I feel like it's bad for the other refugees to be lumped in with him. He's like Wimp Lo, you know, from Kung Pao Enter the Fist. They purposely trained him wrong. As a joke. Look at the ass, I'll kick it. Alright. I gotta be up there, don't I? Wait, here? There. There you go. So far, a box of rocks just take the lead of dumbness. Yeah. I could definitely see that. Rox doesn't really get, like, to come to her own, like, at all. She's kind of a... I don't know, she just feels so mid as a character for a really long time. She's not bad. Like, she was never offensive to me or anything. She was just kind of like, whatever. And then, Bram just, like, actually is insulting after a minute. And then, everybody else is... I don't know, I like Taimi, I like Casimir, I like Marjorie and all that. Land on the floating platform. Which floating platform? There's a multitude of floating platforms. Like, yeah, like wow moments. I'd have to go through it again to see it, but I believe you. I 100% believe you. I'm guessing I could go... I think it was that one? I don't know. Let's see. Was it the platform that's over here? Here it is.
Took you long enough. Oh, still adjusting to the split. Fight with me.
More of them?
Looks like your friend earned us some unwanted attention.
Not that I had any say in that.
I mean, I could have kept my nose out of it, but, you know, Ain't had to make their money somehow. And what's the fun of us, you know, keeping our noses clean and not doing stuff? Oh gosh, I need to turn off my air. It's getting cold here. Keep nose out.
Bank the forge.
You know, nose out of people's business or whatever.
Put up a fight. But for now, let's focus on the one in front of us.
But nose goes in, everyone knows that. You got me. Just go steady.
She'll be all right, Lear. How are you feeling?
Adjusting. The split is never easy.
Take a moment. Ah, you all made it. Good. All in one piece.
Okay.
What happened to Iskarin and Dagda?
Iskarin.
You've probably heard rumors.
Possessed. Dagda got it bad. Whatever they hit her with, not great. And our beloved seer is, well, I've seen Iskarin in better shape.
They fled for our own good. Eparch sent his strongest to take them down first. Guess that makes you the standing chair of the Wizard's Court. And how are you doing? Stabilizing?
I have... questions.
I'm sure you have many. So, Commander, let us fill you in.
Alright, tell me about it. Why don't you tell old Commandy about it?
I'm sure you have many questions for me.
Quite a few.
I've just said that.
A Mersat, yes. And I'm sure that isn't the biggest shock you've received today.
Wizards, the Astral Ward, traveling to... wherever I was? No, it's not. I apologize if I find it hard to trust you immediately. My only experiences with the Mersat have been...
dire at best, I know. Ask whatever you need.
The Mersat I had experiences with was not a Mersat.
A lot of faith.
Doesn't really make sense. What is this place?
We are currently standing outside the Beacon of Ages. You may recognize it from folklore. Tyria dubbed it the Wizard's Folly Tower. Not our choice, of course. We have beacons such as this all over the world. They are conduits, so to say. The shield that they powered was recently broken, hence, well, all of this.
I think about it. There might have been one Mersat we fight. One actual one we fight. But other than that, like the main one was not an actual Mersat.
We're barred from getting any closer until we can quell the tower's defenses.
Maybe. I'm trying to remember that one chick who had the storyline that I cared nothing about. It was like, oh, I'm gonna get revenge or whatever, and it turned out she's like way older or ancient or something. I don't remember really much about her. She hasn't come back up in the story, so she was clearly so important. But he played the role so well that it was still a fair representation of the Mossad? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, probably. I'm really helpful until I'm not.
We are protectors, not too dissimilar from yourself and your liege, Aurene. While you kept Tyria safe from the threat of the Dragon Cycle, we watched you from the clouds.
Oh, thanks for helping,
Until
jackass.
recently, the World Spire has powered a shield that guarded this world from the mists. To an extent. The final Dragon Cycle weighed heavily on our ability to shield ourselves. Nightfall came. Balthazar. Tyria has suffered still. But when the cycle ended, the magical ecosystem was fractured. The lake stilled. And now, you can see to the bottom. Aurene has begun to re-stabilize the system. I can feel her at work now. But until we mend the spire and our beacons, we are blood in water. Not only to the Cryptis, but anything else that may be looking.
Oh, you mean like stuff's attracted to us, or like is like with morsels? I'm not sure if I fully understand the analogy there, but
They are our protectors. While the other wizards and I kept the shield.
I guess like blood and water,
the
like
Astral Ward
they're attracted
kept
to it,
eyes
like
on
they
the
can
rest of
smell
the
us like a
world.
shark.
Despite our best efforts, there are cracks in every system. Creatures of the mists have found ways inside. The ward protects you from them. Every time a rift opens in Tyria, they seal it and kill whatever terror it has set loose.
What? Who are the Cryptis?
The Cryptis are demons.
Okay.
They evolved, learned. Their influence and power grew under the guidance of their leader, Epoch. Centuries ago, Epoch wanted to join our ranks, but Iskarin denied him entry. He found Epoch to be ignorant, hungry. Demons tend to be solitary creatures, but Epoch saw potential. Wells of power that they'd yet to tap into. He dubbed himself their king and built a society in his own image. One of fear and anger. Nyos, the realm of dreams. They've spent centuries watching us, and others, learning all they can. Now, they've chosen to act.
They saw the anime figurines and said, it's time to wipe them out.
That was Iskarin's choice, and he made it long ago. He felt that the world only needed to focus on one terror at a time. Though I do admit, maybe this would have been prevented if we had asked for help sooner.
We're all friends now. Befriend a Mossad. Woo! Wonderful. Lear.
Ah, you must be the commander Mabon spoke so highly of. I guess you're about what I expected.
And what did you expect?
Couple more scars. Taller, maybe.
Screw you.
I jest. We monitor you as we monitor all magical anomalies. Don't worry. You're one of the good ones. If you weren't, well, you'd be dead.
I've murdered a god. Things are chaotic around here to say the least, but I'm happy to answer any questions you might have. What happened to the other wizards?
Possessed. It's a nasty little trick courtesy of our friends, the Cryptis. They wiggle their way into your mind, corrupt each thought one by one until you're raw. The pain refuses to cease.
And why didn't you get possessed?
Well, not for lack of trying. I came pre-built with a special little ability that allows me to split in two. Can't take over my consciousness if half of it is hightailing it to the Wizard's Tower, can you?
Possibly. Things are chaotic around here, this at least. Aren't you made of stone?
I'm not. No. Ascended before the last dwarf turned. I have strange feelings about that. The right. But I'm reaching for something that isn't there or behind a thick wall. Must be sounding a little woo to you, aren't I? Wizards like Mabon and I are a little different from you mortals. We needed to ascend to get these powers. Separate our planes of consciousness so that we can connect to the current. In simpler terms, our old self is put on a separate shelf. Our new self, our wizard selves, take over.
So basically you reject your humanity, Jojo. That's what you do. Very cool.
Zojja, it's been
a long time. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
What was it at this point? Like 8 years or something like that since she'd last appeared in the story?
I'm still in shock.
I bet you are.
It's good to see you.
And you. We have a lot to catch up on.
Commander, I require your attention. Come speak to me, please.
Yeah, I'm talking to Zojja. Good to see you again, though I'm sure we both wish it were under different circumstances. What else would you like to know? Yeah. Well, like, not even, like, timeline-wise, like, actual real-life time. Like, it's been, like, it was, like, 8 years or something like that since the last time she appeared in the story. So it's so crazy that they waited so long to bring her back. But, I don't know the actual timeline. I know it's still been a few years, even in in-game time as well. Where have you been?
Here. I went back to Radisum after Maguma. They tried to help me heal, but nothing worked. It was different then. It didn't feel like home. They treated me differently. So I traveled. And I traveled and traveled until I found somewhere I belonged. They took me in, helped me heal. Been here since.
Very nice. Good for you. I'm glad you're healing up good. How'd you get here?
Keeps all of this a secret. When I left Radisum, I just wandered for a while. I needed to be alone. I felt... I ran into another Asura in a hunting lodge outside Divinity's Reach. You know. I told her my story, she told me hers. Then she took me to meet Mabon. And the rest is history.
You said you know, but I don't know. They seriously named the Asura you know. Amazing naming.
Yeah, I am. Been studying under Mabon for a few years now. He saw something in me. Not just my brain, but he saw a flicker of power in me. Magic. More than just the elements.
Did he have crystals?
I've always been proud of being a scientist, and believe me, I still am. But I never thought there was something else in there. Waiting to come out.
Did he sell you essential oils? This is critical.
And Irina.
She didn't make it back. Mabon focused all of his energy on grabbing the commander.
If she has half the strength of her mother, I pity the cryptist that tries to put her down. Ah, yes. Glad to see you on your feet.
Me too.
I suppose we
Been
finally
standing
have
on
a
them
breath
this whole
for a
time.
proper introduction. Name's Frode. Welcome to the Astral Ward.
Hi, Frode. You all know who I am.
Of course we do. We've watched your whole journey. Amazing, really. It's a bit jarring to see you in the flesh.
You've got quite the fan club up here.
We didn't always know if you were an ally. But, I mean, no offense. You've experienced so much.
I can't blame you for being hesitant.
I am amazing, aren't I?
It's okay. She's endured worse. If anyone can build a life for herself in a realm of rot and chaos, it's my daughter.
Is that a compliment?
What?
Irina is your daughter? I'm sorry. I had no idea what I was walking into.
That's not your fault. Being a member of the Astral Ward comes with severe consequences. We are.
What our modest friend neglects to mention is that he is our valiant leader and guide. I am Narcisse. I specialize in medical magics and herbal remedies. If you ever find yourself with a demon on your shoulder, give me a call.
Funny.
Will do.
Oh, great. I'm hearing voices again. Ah, nice and natural. Road, is it?
I do.
What do you want to say?
Now that you've got some sense of our situation, I've set up a meet with the rest of the Rift Hunters.
Rift Hunters? Are they also Astral Ward?
Correct. I'll explain later. Got a camp set up nearby. I'll walk you through everything.
Got it. I'll see you there soon.
Huzzah! Ugh. Oh yes, and full stop. I have gone through some of these before, but I didn't listen to any of the story, just so I can get my sky scale.
What are you?
A while back.
You worry too much.
With a voice like that, I think I worry not enough. Please don't talk to me like that ever again. Alright, where do I need to go? Where's the thing? Where's the thing that I need? Yeah, I got the easy sky scale a while back. I just wanted to get the sky scale finally. Oh, I need to go to this place. I remember now. I got it. Also, I did it to get the Weapon Master because I needed Weapon Master really bad. Is it the upper one or the lower one? I think it's upper. Just make it an upper. I need uppies. Ugh. There it is.
Do you have business with the Warden?
Don't talk to me.
Commander, over here.
Ah, they are taller than I thought.
Commander, you know, one of our oldest members.
Oldest mortal members.
Wait, are you taller than me?
Wish I had time to give you a proper introduction.
No, I think that's just your hair.
Ward, but things are dismal.
Remind me why we can't call for more help? I could have a fleet of airships here in a day.
The Astral Ward is a secret. That is Isgaren's preference, even in times of worry.
Isn't Isgaren compromised? Won't it be too late if you wait for his permission?
Seriously.
Laban is choosing to honor his will. We will do the same. Rian could really use your help in the Rift Hunters, one of our more hands-on divisions. They track down rifts before whatever horrors inevitably spill out of them. Just like the one that pulled you into Nios. They're popping up all over Tyria. Innocent lives are at risk.
Oh no.
Rian is waiting for you. He'll gear you up and give you whatever details you need.
While you help contain the threat, we've got Astral Ward searching for Dagda and Isgaren's whereabouts. As soon as we gather more intel, we'll call on you to help with the cleansing.
What exactly are we dealing with?
Dagda and Isgaren will need to be cleansed, so to say, of their cryptist possession before they can aid us. Dagda is our first target. We believe she's hiding nearby, probably attempting to cleanse herself of any unwanted guests. As soon as we can confirm her location, we'll call on you. Give me your thing. The one you use to talk to your friends from far away.
My comms device? Oh, sure.
I do not miss the ever-changing nature of technology. There. I've attuned your little device to pick up on arcane fluctuations. We'll be able to contact you anywhere. Even if you stumble into another rift.
Well, let's hope the latter doesn't happen anytime soon.
Yes, let's.
Oh my gosh, everybody wants to talk. There's so
I was
many.
an esteemed professor in the College of Synergetics. To study the metaphysical is to study the inner workings of the flow itself. It's good work. But we're stubborn, our kind. Bureaucratic. It's all so stifling. Zojja and I had the same realization. Expecting satisfaction from
All
that
right,
city is
have
like
a good
expecting
night,
a script to
Benwu.
win the
Thanks for
Snap
showing up.
prize. So I went on a long sabbatical to explore the world beyond the stuffy labs and debate halls of Rada Sum. And then I found this big lump of bricks hiding away in Garenhof. Mabon noticed my curiosity. And here I am. I still collect stipends from the Arcane
Oh my gosh, you are
Council.
still talking.
They think I'm in a jungle somewhere, gawking at plants. Bureaucracy.
Thank you. I know that like 3 sentences ago. What do you have, Director Camillus? Oh my gosh. There's so many dialogue options. Alright. I'm Director Camillus, head of the Ward's Fractal Research Divisions. I'm sure you have many questions about our work, and I will try to answer the ones I can. Fractal's actually been useful.
Extremely useful. I personally believe it is our most important area of research. For many problems, it is difficult to see the solutions in advance, but easy in hindsight, after it's too late to fix it. But the fractals allow us to learn from mistakes we didn't actually make. That knowledge is essential in preventing those mistakes we can't afford to make.
Okay, very great. Why do we have to... Why do they have to have real people in them?
Originally, the wizards tried simulated beings, approximations that could experience life but couldn't suffer from it.
Mm-hmm.
But without that element, they didn't act like they would in our world. The data held no predictive power. Each aspect of real beings was needed. Their freedom, their strength, and yes, even their suffering. It was the only way.
Alright. What happens to Fractal once you're
The
done?
wizards have the ability to, well, for lack of a better term, to pause the experiments. They are then kept in that frozen state in case they are needed later. That way, no additional harm comes to them.
Okay.
We will help them to survive this ordeal as best we can. But after, ultimately, that will be up to them. As long as we could keep them in their fractals, that was the most humane approach. But that is no longer possible. They're living beings, as real as you or I, and they deserve the right to choose their own paths forward.
How noble of you. How do you live with the cost of it all?
Same way that you do, Commander. I've watched your career with admiration, seen the choices you've had to make. You know, as I do, that the right thing to do is rarely clean. There are always consequences, and many of them severe. I've spent a long time on this problem, and this is our best option. Part of leading is accepting the cost of that choice. The truth is, as high as the price is to learn what we've learned, I've never regretted it.
I don't envy your decision, having to decide these things. Yeah, let's get to the way to think about it.
Joy. But what feels right and what is right aren't always the same. You know that as well as anyone.
Yes. Drinking diet sodas has changed my life. Because the high fructose corn syrup doesn't spill onto the counter and leave sticky stuff everywhere.
Frozen, you know, are inside.
Hunter Ryan.
Commander, your eyes have seen so many places, so many beasts. I know a hunter when I see one.
Please, lather it on more.
Apologies. Being in your presence may be more shocking for some than others. I am Rian of the Rift Hunters.
Hi, Rian.
Nuno sent me to help. It sounds like we're working against the clock.
Well, your help comes with kind timing. Rifts have been appearing all over Tyria, but they're especially potent here. Thankfully, that device of yours, the Heart of the Obscure, has given us a new windfall. In your hands, a blessing. They found it in Waiting Sorrow's quarters just before we lost the tower. Don't know what she made it for, but the Heart's ability to open and seal rifts by following their astral frequency is impressive. I've not much more time with the heart than you, but let me guide you. The heart of the Obscure is capable of astonishing things.
Wow.
It can act as a conduit for your emotional energy, channeling it as a source of power.
That might not be
Now,
such a good thing.
Hold the heart aloft and focus your thoughts on the demonic rifts and your desire to hunt down these intruders.
Alright, so use the still.
Do you feel it?
I can see it.
Magic powers were
magic in
bestowed
the
onto
air
me
is
when I held aloft my
flowing.
shiny diamond.
What does it look like?
Hard to describe. A little frightening. Like the world itself is reaching towards something. You can't see it?
No. You and the heart are one in this moment. I've seen before what you do now.
It looked like confetti.
But I'm a bystander. It might seem overwhelming, but don't be afraid. These are your own thoughts made manifest. Go on now. Why don't you see where it leads you?
My own thoughts speak confetti where the world's in. How wonderful. Alright. So, I gotta go, what, to a rift or something? Use the heart obscure to track closed rifts to Skywatch Arpeggio. Okay. Alright, I'm probably gonna have to go the long way around. Actually, don't I have stuff already unlocked? I do. So I can be lazy.
If anyone is out there, we need to get these sky scales across the desert and could use some extra hands.
I mean, does it not look like confetti? It's like, oh, it's like the most scary, terrible thing ever. It's just like, you know, a little bit of, you know, Party City, you know, in the wind. I think they quite managed to set the tone equally. Oh my gosh, this rift is super far out. Even better, everybody's playing Janther Wilds now, so there's probably going to be no one else to do them. Do-do-do, doopa-doopa wow. Grab it. Got it. First off, did I actually get this one? I don't recall getting this. I did not. Let's grab this. Aha! Yeah. What's that? They just closed it, didn't they? They just closed it.
Are you ready for another try, old friend?
Until I'm rejoined, I don't really think I'm going to be able to control the forge well enough.
I'm afraid we're running out of both time and options. We have to try.
You always manage to talk me into these things. Fine. Come to the forge and we'll lay out the plan.
We could use your help as well, Commander.
You told me to close rifts. I'm closing rifts right now. I'm a rift hunter. And we killed that. Murdered these. Is this right? Oh yeah, it has to be. It has to be right. I hope it's right.
I can see the rift.
Terrifying, isn't it? You'll need to stabilize it before you can seal it. Get closer and channel the heart. The Cryptis will attempt to break your focus on the spell and stop you. Be prepared to defend yourself. Focus on your desire to protect Tyria.
I just like killing. Hey, buddy. Your free trial of living is ended. You don't belong here. That was quick.
It's done.
Good. The Cryptis are relentless. There are doubtless many other rifts to seal. You've got your work cut out for you. If you have questions or need guidance on any of this, come and find me. We're in this together.
I'm good. Where's it at? Is it above? Below? It's just way over there. You know what? I'm gonna try this. And I will probably regret my life decision when I do this. Did it not go? Come on. There it goes. Yeah. Maybe I don't regret my decisions. Yes! There's a tier here. I can do this. Get this crap done. I thought that person was a chrono. No, it looks like there's something else. Murder. No, Anat, I'm not leaving this rift. You can't make me. Well, you can in 50 minutes or an hour, but I ain't doing that. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of them here. Opening the rift. Radical. Avatar of Regret. Oh gosh. That thing's gonna be way too powerful. That's like the #1 thing I have.
I gather your rift hunting is going as planned.
Who in the heck is murdering me over here?
These fractals. To be born into one reality, then pulled into another to be hunted by demons.
Another thing that we'll need to handle. When you've got a moment, please report back to the medical ward at the Beacon of Aegis. Given your exposure in Nios, I'd like to confirm that you're at optimal health.
If the fox pokes his head into one too many burrows, who knows what will snap at his face.
All right.
Be careful approaching the rift. Ceres is looking for you. He got a taste, and he...
Are you done talking to me? Thank you. Blah, 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 blah. It's just because I'm tired.
Frode and Yuno are inside.
Yes, I want to go inside the door. What you got, Zerja?
Hey. This place is impressive, if not a little terrifying. The wizards can create fractals. Still trying to wrap my head around it.
Yeah, it can be a lot. We're still getting used to all of this ourselves.
This one is a little prickly, but I can tell you're familiar. She's harder to read, emotional, angry.
Did you say something, Commander?
Oh, I wouldn't tell her about me if I were you. She's a bit more raw. Might not react how you'd like.
Nothing from me. I'll leave you to your work.
You should absolutely be telling them immediately that the voices are in your head. You know about demons worming their way into your skull and crap. Ah! Flips table. Alright. I'm guessing downstairs is where the medical ward is. Or somewhere. It's just absolutely ridiculous. Why would one do that? It's some minor possession. Just sleep it off.
I can't believe this plan is finally working.
The worst is yet to come. Forging the key is going to pull a lot from you. There are dangers that come
research.
I've survived worse. It's gotta be done, Mabon. So
shut up, Lear. I don't want to hear anything you have to say right now. Thank you. The Ilona artifact has been suffered deterioration as Balthazar has solidified control and possessed the majority of the population at his service. At this stage, it seems unlikely that even the full force of the pack could alter the outcome. It's likely his attention will spread to the rest of Tyria soon. Conclusion: the negative impact of the gods on Tyria cannot be overstated. They are unstable and potentially catastrophic variables that are difficult to account for and impossible to contain. It is clear a recommendation that for Tyria to thrive, they must never be allowed to return here. Time to bite a crow. Why are you gonna bite me, Halbert? Why are you gonna bite me? What did I do? What did this corvid do to deserve to be nommed on? We've allowed a significant amount of time to pass for observing progression of Maguma Fractal, an overgrown we saw before he stated predicted. Conclusion: while leyline instability still represents a meaningful concern, Tyria remains remarkably resilient, and it appears likely that some version of Tyria life will survive even in our worst projections. However, the experiment is worth continuing in order to study long-term effects. Woo! I don't believe that's what happened. I think the Tyrian gods left, and now they're saying if they ever try to come back, they're going to try to stop them. That's what I gained out of that. This is why you read lore. Radonova has made substantial advancements since our last observations. There has been significant leap forward with the mass automation of their society, and all of the most sophisticated work is now handled by golems. Additionally, they have not experienced the shock attacks in decades, as their domestication and control of the creatures have been further cemented. Conclusion: the Fractal has proven worthwhile already, and there are a number of new technologies they've developed that may be useful for our purposes. Our estimates indicate the city is likely to continue prospering and developing into the future. Recommend continuing the experiment indefinitely. Yeah, basically, that's what they're trying to do with the gods, it seems like. Now, I kind of skimmed over the top part of the Maguma one. I'm going to actually read this. We have allowed a significant amount of time to pass since last observing the progression of the Maguma Fractal, and the overgrowth we saw before has continued as predicted. The inhabitants of the jungle have grown in size and ferocity. As they have adapted to these new conditions, and sort of equilibrium among the species has been reached, it seems that even under these extreme conditions, life for Tyria survives. Alright, that's what they're talking about. What you got? Relic of the Fract... Oh man, that's actually like the last one I need. There's like 3 are like the last ones I need for some stuff. Alright. Koenig City Fractal Research. The situation in Koenig Fractal has deteriorated rapidly. The Jade Mechs were designed to keep the city clean and productive, and once they achieved sentience, they quickly optimized for that. Determined that organic life was the primary impediment of that goal. How great the singularity. When their initial command that organics leave the city was not obeyed, violence became their prompt solution. Their takeover of the city is already nearly complete, and the possibility remains that they will desire to expand their control. Conclusion: this kind of machine intelligence being developed remains a significant concern for Tyria and raises the troubling possibility that similar constructs might already exist outside of Tyria. We recommend continuing to study the scenario like this until a better prevention plan is developed. So, AI is not the future. Greta Fractal research. The situation in Greta Fractal has developed into an unanticipated direction. While the emergence of Thackeray as the nation's leader after the deaths of the royal family was unsurprising, the deterioration of the Crichton society was unexpected. His attempts to prevent more incidents have led to increasingly draconian measures, scaling back centuries of freedom in the country. So Logan Thackeray is secretly a dictator. Conclusion. The experiment has reinforced the unpredictability of nations in Tyria and the corruptible nature of even the most noble people involved. We recommend additional study, but we advise against any Astral Ward involvement in Tyrian politics for the foreseeable future. Ragnor's Light. Mabon has given approval for fractal development to this point. After many failed attempts, we seem to have found a moment and a place in time where the Forge will work for his contingency plan, which he hopes will never be needed. Conclusion. Fractal will be paused and stored. Research will be sealed and archived, accessible only to Mabon and Isgaren, who are now corrupted by demons. Wonderful. Great. Amazing stuff. Where's this doctor? This is not the doctor. Oh, there's redacted research. What's the redacted research? I didn't see that.
I found Lear, and he's in stasis
Oh
now.
my gosh. Would you shut up, you two?
The key made him vulnerable to a deep corruption, and it's wound its tendrils around him. I'll try to untangle it from him, but I can't do it alone. Please, help me save my friend.
Please, let me read this book. The process is accelerated rapidly in the redacted fractal. Subjects are present but changed. Substantial mutation has been observed. The method of the redacted spread has still not been determined, but it has overtaken all subjects it's come in contact with. More frighteningly, the symptoms have appeared in subjects who were far away and only heard about it, suggesting that even knowing about the redacted may be enough to take hold. Conclusion. Due to the unique nature of redacted, we strongly recommend the fractal be expunged and all records of it be heavily censored. Redacted should be treated as an extreme level threat, requiring immediate termination of all exposed. If it's ever detected in Tyria, urgent steps need to be taken to ensure redacted never becomes aware of Tyria at all. Wow, that's disconcerting. Granhof? The situation in Granhof Fractal progressed rapidly with a few minutes of the tower's destruction. The elementals in the town had become unbound and began attacking the citizens within hours. They released magical coalesced into the powerful storm that hovers over the area. Fear has spread rapidly through the populace as well, adding a possible vector for incursions. Conclusions. As suspected, the loss of the tower has immediate catastrophic local effects in addition to the obvious long-term risks of Tyria as a whole. Protection of the tower should remain a critical priority. We recommend running other experiments on other potential scenarios related to the tower safety to help build a robust set of contingencies for all possible threats. Yeah, the redacted one sounds particularly concerning. I hope we don't have to deal with that one. That one seems unhealthy for our long-term survival. You sell junk. This is not the way to the place. I'm guessing she is not located on this floor. I am late confused. Okay, it's not here. Is it back here? How are the warden? They'll protect the veil between Tyria. They will guide Astral Ward. They are modest. They will drink a chalice of water from the Golden Lake. They'll be kind of powerful. Da 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 da. Great, wonderful stuff. Wonderful, riveting tale. Where in the hell is the medical ward? Okay. Down here? Not down here. Not like this. Not like this. Okay, it's not here. It has to be down here, right? It has to be. Spent all that. Do I need to go in here? No? Did I do the Elonian one? Yes, I did. Alright. So we did that. So it's not down there, so it has to be up here. Oh, is it higher up? I bet you anything it's higher up.
Welcome to the command center.
Of course, the medical ward would be in the, the highest set of flight of stairs. That makes sense. You're injured. Walk up 3 flights of stairs to get healed. Rift Hunter Medic. I found it.
Yuno told me you were coming. Sit. Quickly, please.
I bet it says you know, but I don't know.
Vital signs. Mostly normal. Do you feel anything strange? Sharp pains in your feet? Any nausea? Distant memories surfacing?
Nothing but the voices in my head.
Nothing like that. Need you to be honest if we want a proper bill of health, Commander.
Maybe I've been hearing a whisper. Since I got back from the demon realm. Nyos?
Not surprising. Here, let's check on your astral alignment. Influenced, perhaps. But I can confirm that you aren't possessed. Your will is intact. We can work with that. Hearing voices after traveling through the mists isn't entirely uncommon. So long as it's not telling you to murder anybody, and you're not acting on those impulses, I see no threat.
Oh, I'm really glad that that's the criteria that we need to hit.
I'll let you know if that changes.
Wonderful. As long as you're not actually killing anybody, we're not going to do anything about it. American healthcare, am I right? Yeah.
Nice work out there. Sky scales are invaluable for navigating the fractured landscape, but there's even more they can do.
Can they walk?
Sky scale trainer Diane at the Beacon of Ages if you want to learn everything there is to know about sky scales.
On my sky scale challenge,
You returned. Good. I've developments from our research team that I'd like to share with you. We've detected some magical signature in the sky scales that is evocative of Cryptus readings, yours included. I'd like to investigate this quickly to make sure we're healthy and happy. It could be that they're both creatures of the mists, but given what we know of the Cryptus, let's be safe. I reached out to Lear in advance. He knows you're coming. With enough materials, he can craft you a device that should help us better trace the Cryptus influence.
Ah, wonderful. I really have to learn more about freaking sky skills. Yeah, sky skills are essential for navigating and blah blah blah. Okay.
Commander, we think Dagda is near the old observatory. Rian will watch for additional rifts. You need to come to us immediately.
The Pack Commander, huh? About time we brought in another heavy hitter.
You know, I liked it better when people didn't recognize me immediately. Especially when I don't know them. It's weird. Do 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 do. I missed that. Didn't miss that one. It was crazy. When I first got the sky scale, I was not able to fly in this area at all, and now it's just like second nature for me. So crazy.
I only got a glimpse before she moved farther into the cave, but, not good.
We shouldn't overwhelm her. I'd recommend that Zojja and the commander move ahead without us.
What are you going to do?
Yuno and I will guard the entrance. As soon as Dagda moves, every Cryptus nearby will want to join the fray.
You know what?
Wizard magic is delectable to the Cryptus. Every well of power they hold is a feast to be devoured.
Right, so we better get moving. Commander, with me.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, let's do it.
Nervous?
Yay.
Not used to taking orders.
A lot has changed.
I have murdered dragons and gods. You will show me the proper respect.
Anything I need to know about Dagda?
She's the wizard of the Celestial. Specializes in power drawn from the cosmos. A Jotun. Packs one hell of a punch, too. Any Cryptus that took her down is probably one we should be afraid of.
A Jotun wizard?
They were among the most magical races in Tyria.
Right, but...
Yes, they're not anymore. But Dagda is 1,000 years old. More. She's seen a lot.
1,000 years old?
At least, you've got a lot to learn about the wizards.
That's like this many. Oh, nice. Primordial ooze. I wonder how long that's been here. At least since the days of college. Stabby stab. Come on, Zojja. We do not have all evening. Oh, I got wet. Ooh, field notes. Where's the ambush? This is a prime ambush spot. Where are they at?
Do you hear that?
Yeah, I do. Alchemy.
Yep,
They're
there
already
they are.
swarming.
I knew it. They're getting predictable. It's almost too easy. These guys are nice and clustered. Oh, the super harpies. Alright.
Zojja, help me! Ciri, is that you? Kill me!
Okay. I mean, oh no. Who are you? Goodbye. Sleep tight.
May the stars cradle you.
She was a friend?
Found family. They'll keep coming until Dagda is stable. Let's move.
Alright, but let me read these field notes first. The fractals are completely realized now. It is just incredible to witness. I'm heading to the observatory later today with Dagda to run a few experiments. But I have an acute sense of dread. My blood refuses to still. I've never been to the observatory myself, so I've no reason to be anxious, but I can't shake these feelings that, although it's challenging to articulate them, maybe I'm ill? I haven't taken a day to myself in weeks. Apparently the observatory was one of the first manufactured or conjured fractals, so I'm curious to see inside, or at least Iscarin and wait, what? Okay, inside, at least Iscarin and Waiting Sorrow used it to observe the other fractals as they formed. Whether created or naturally occurring, seer magic, Dagda is hopefully, or maybe desperate, that we can learn something inside, but that's starting to feel like a false hope. Zojin made it sound completely non-functional, but Dagda became progressively more erratic over the past few days. Poring over Sorrow's notes. Looking for things that aren't there. I know she's misses her mentor, but I really need mine. Alright. Beautiful. Lore. Deep, deep, deep lore. Oh gosh.
Another rift. That is
I put a
what
mirror
Dagda
in front
will
of here.
be. I
My
can
face.
Feel her, and
And?
you lead.
Oh, sure. I'll just do that. What do I do here? Yes, enter entrance. Okay.
She's just ahead.
The air is particularly dense in here. Which one of you latched on to the wizard's soul?
I don't know. Probably her.
Zojin, what are you doing? You brought the Harbinger to kill me?
They're here to help. They're a friend.
I stab.
They're here to end me, as they've ended so many others.
Possibly.
I'll see if I can cast a barrier to keep her trapped. Don't want to lose her again.
I'm gonna want you to stop doing that stupid thing.
What is going on?
Do-do-do. Doopa-doopa wow. Oh my gosh. That attack is annoying already.
There are so many voices.
Commander, don't let them overwhelm you. There are
Don't worry.
of them.
Totally not doing that. Gotta work on your skills, Dagda. Okay, Dagda, that's a good one. Good skill to have. Let's have a side of the arena that's death. You're not good enough. Okay. Oh, you butt. Get back here. Yeah, you chose the wrong side. Skill issue.
They're whispering things. The color of the sky. The smell of smoke. Blood.
Yes, yes, we all went through an edgy emo phase.
Stay with me, Dagda.
I don't know any of these faces.
Put on some My Chemical Romance and bop out. We'll get over it in like a few years. Okay. Then I do a thing? Yes, I do a thing. Maybe I don't want to stand in that, but I do the thing. Perhaps the best strategy wasn't to run straight forward into that, but there's a thing. Get wrecked. Now I have another thing for the next time. Okay, I really could have used that.
That's not my name. Don't call me that.
Doofus, dum-dum, silly goose.
Keep pushing.
I don't know how much longer I can keep this up.
You're doing great, Zojja. I'm killing everything, and you're standing there. Don't tire yourself out. Oh, she turned. She's learning.
I think she's leaving them for us. She's trying to help.
Well, good for her. But you stop doing that. Oh my gosh. I throw a bee at you. And she falls.
I can imagine the sound of waves crashing against the shore. Oh, my thoughts are my own again.
You okay? No missing limbs?
An ache in my neck, but I'm fine, little one. This is the commander? Well, thank you for refraining from killing me. I'm sure you resisting that urge was a challenge.
It was.
What? I don't understand. I helped you.
Mabon brought them here. We're on the same side.
She's breaking the fourth
Mabon is
wall.
too trusting.
Maybe you should check in on Frode and Yuno. Make sure they didn't get ambushed.
Understood.
Fine, bitch. Maybe I should just let that.
Difficult decisions. You can trust them.
What if the Elder Dragon views us as a threat next?
Even if Aurene eventually succumbed to the Void, the commander would make the right decision, as Glint rejected Krakatoric.
It wasn't that simple. And those with good intentions make ignorant decisions every day. Ugh.
Rest.
Just like you.
We'll talk about this later, okay?
You ignorant. Don't be ignorant. Oh, it's, I don't know.
You look like you've seen a ghost.
Oh, you know.
Or 10.
How's she faring?
Zojja's with her now. A little beat up, but managing. If I'm gonna be honest, we didn't have the warmest of introductions.
Unsurprising. Dagda is,
A mother to us all.
and fiercely protective of her brood. We'll get Dagda somewhere safe to recuperate until we can get back into
She's
the
never
tower.
satisfied with anything you
We'll
do.
meet you at the Beacon of Ages. Catch your breath, and don't take it too hard. She'll see you.
Also, I can't help but notice that none of you are doctors or lawyers. Hence her disappointment. Very motherly.
You're breathing. That's good.
Yes, that's what living
And
things
you're
do.
still here. Am I possessed?
No, you are not.
Then who are you?
Peter.
Efa.
And what do you want, Peitha? Now you choose silence.
The Pack Commander, huh? About time we brought in another heavy hitter. You've got my...
Track down one of our sky skills.
You act like you've done something important, lady.
Welcome to the command center.
Thank you for greeting me every single time. What an amazing valet. Oh, don't tell. It was above me again. I've been had. They really shouldn't have layered this way. Took me too long to find this dumb place the first time.
I see you're on your feet.
That I am.
I think we're ready for some proper introductions. Dagda Commander, Commander Dagda. She helped Mabon heal me when I first got here. You should have seen me. I was a mess.
Dagda?
Commander.
You had hair back then. Oh wait,
I
no, you
apologize
didn't.
for my hostility at our first meeting.
I understand, but...
You did not deserve my ire, but I maintain my caution. We don't know you.
I was pulled into that rift. I'm happy to help Zojja, to help you. But this was not my choice.
Nor was it mine.
Okay, we're still feeling grumpy. Let's not get distracted from the end goal here, to stop the Cryptus. And, well, we need all the help we can get.
This is true.
What? I can't hear you from all the way up there.
Why don't you track him down?
I don't like her.
Does that make you angry?
Yes.
Does what make me angry?
The fact that everyone doesn't immediately bathe in your excellence.
They don't know me. Neither do you.
But I'm starting to.
My
and
gosh.
I don't think you liked that very much.
I don't like you whispering so ASMR-y into my ear constantly. That's what I don't like. You weirdo.
Urchik is terribly concerned with Lear's... Pardon, Urchik, but Lear's stuffiness.
Gestures.
Dagda's doing better. If I was still a shaman, I'd owe you a blessing.
Oh, I saw. Still less than thrilled to see me.
Dagda's incredibly protective of the Astral Ward. Like I said, she'll come around. Eventually.
This is... the commander? Oh, Urchik is at your service. Skrit is a big fan of your work. Big fan.
This is Urchik and Gladium, two of my scouts. I've currently tasked them with tracking Lear.
Both of them.
We know that the facet of emotion is working with Mabon to break down the tower's defenses. But his other half is...
not counted for. Glade has an ominous feeling.
Let me guess, it's been possessed.
As do I. But there are still Cryptis feeding on the fractals and their inhabitants. If we don't help them, we treat them no better than Dolyaks. Commander, frankly, I could use your
I
help.
play a lot of World vs. World, so I know how to treat a Dolyak.
I'll check in with Rian. See what the hunters need.
Alright, little fella. What you want to say?
Urchik and Gladium are very honored to work alongside the esteemed Pact Commander.
Ooh.
The title might be a little dated, but I appreciate the sentiment.
Oh, Urchik could write ballads of your glory. Truly. Gladium, too. Urchik presents Gladium! She is my oldest companion. Urchik can read her movements. Gladium cannot speak or hear Skrit very well, for that matter. The legions were not kind to her. But Gladium is as strong and intelligent as the commander.
It's good to meet you both.
As Urchik and Gladium,
She seems like
I'm
a good
glad to
person.
meet you.
I like him. Cute.
Frode and Yuno are inside.
I don't know who you know, but I don't know them. Alright, before I continue, I have to do something real quick, so I'll be right back. Do some lo-fi beat before I get back. All right. I have Darth returned. I successfully did 4 things in a row in that span of time. I bet you could do that many things within such a short amount of time, but I did. Okay. And let us also turn off, even though it's kind of a vibe, snow-capped mountains. Really pretty. But we'll call it. We'll call it there. Moving on. First Hunter Ryan.
You've returned. I'm sure I speak for all the hunters when I say job well done.
I had a lot of help from Zojja, but thank you. Frode made it sound like things might be urgent.
Dagda may be back on our side, but the Cryptis have stepped up their efforts. Let me show you.
The Rifts are an immediate threat here around the archipelago. But as you witness firsthand, they're appearing all across Tyria. I can show you where our scouts have been tracking Rift activities. Continue tracking and closing rifts with the heart. First, we attack with the heart.
Do you expect me to trust you right away, Peitha?
Would that be so bad?
Sorry, did I catch you off, Peitha? Scrub. Oh my gosh. There's quite a few people up here. Creatures of unhealthy magnitudes. Oh gosh, am I gonna have to do a billion one of these riffs this time? I hope not. Granted, it's do this or talking, it seems like. And man, I love listening to people talk. But I'm really good at killing. Ooh, recipe of demon slaying? I have that? I already know that. Well, boo. I didn't even get something cool. Avatar of Despair. I prefer The Last Airbender. And back here. I'm not done cattywampusing you.
Commander? Can you hear me? Oh, Scrit hopes this works.
Urchik? Is that you?
Yes. Good. Very good. Urchik isn't very familiar with modern technology. Thank the magnificent shiny that Miss Yuna was able to connect your device to our astral frequency.
Yes, the ass frequency.
Liam and I are still tracking Lear, but we will contact you as soon as we've located him.
Down, up, or below? Oh, are there like two here? Looks like there's two. I'm uncertain. I'm gonna murder this one. Looks like I'm gonna have to kill like 1,000 of these. Well, I say 1,000 as in like, yeah, like maybe 4 or 5. We're getting some karma out of it. I need some more of that. I gotta... What was I gonna get with karma? Oh wait, no, I already got those. I already got my tonics. I had to have the beginning Tarknet. It was the most important thing. I'm sure most people are like, why would anybody care about that? But you don't understand, I'm an Asura. It's the only way I can be big. Or the tiny tonic. Oh, you look so cute, so tiny. So tiny. Is it gotta go? It is quote-unquote opening? Okay. It's doing stuff now. Avatar of Rage. Ah, this is not Gamer Rage. I would really be scared then. Yeah, look at that. Look how quickly it crumpled.
The facet of emotion, who Urchik likes to call Goodlier, doesn't have a good sense of where his other half is. Once we've accounted for both, the commander can assist Urchik and Gladium in sealing him back together.
Seemed very important what they were saying, and I am not sad that I just didn't listen. I'll be honest. Oh, actually getting a little bit close to time for me to shut it down, but I might run until 4. Maybe another hour. Get a little bit further. But my throat's starting to get a little dry. Is it down here? It is down here. Get wrecked. Die. You're gonna cry. Open the rift. Definitely one of those like kind of mindless activities. You just do this over and over and over again and get like whatever it is. Avatar of Envy. Honestly, I don't have a lot of envy. Like, full stop. I'm just not really that jealous of people. I think there's a superficial jealousy, but like, not like, man, I wish I had their life or something like that. It just doesn't happen like that for me.
But your fear, it smells exactly as I remember. Iskarin.
Okay. Iskarin. There you are. I have you now. Wow. Goodness. I'm being lulled away. I might complete this last chapter and call it the night. I do have work tonight, so it might be good for me. It might be good for my soul. Yes, open the rift. Crazy enough, this for some reason doesn't drain me. I don't know why this isn't particularly draining me. I'm just tired in general. I feel like I could just do this for hours on end mindlessly and not care. In like a good way. Kind of weird. I'm odd like that. I don't know why. I like boring things sometimes.
Good news, Commander! Gladium caught Lear's trail!
Ooh.
Well, bad, Lear's trail. Meet Skrit at the Beacon of Ages, and we'll build a plan.
The Beacon of Ages? Where the hell's the Beacon of Ages? I see no Beacon of Ages. No Ages Beacon. The beacon in which ages are made of is not here. Where is it? Right there in that one. Oh, I can actually get to that one now. Beacon of Ages. Beacon of Ages. Oh, it's right here. It blended into the background so easily. Over here, dum-dum. I'm a dum-dum.
Frode and Yuno are inside.
Commander, just in time for Urchik's battle plan.
Yes?
Mabon and Goodlear are working to unlock the Wizard's Tower. Mabon has requested the commander's assistance.
How's he know?
Once Mabon and Goodlier have forged a key, we can access the wizard's tower.
That sounds good.
Right, Glade. That's where we think Bad Lear is hiding. How he got in, Skrit does not know.
You and I will hold the line here in the interim, but we'll
I'm
join you
glad
when it's
he
time to recapture
communicates in the form of gang signs.
How does that sound to you, Commander?
I still have a lot to learn about, well, all of this. But I'll join you in that fight.
Oh, Urchik is honored.
Already the Astral Ward.
I'll let Mabon know that we're moving.
Anything come from that distress call, Dagda?
Did you hear about Alm?
No? What happened?
Taken over by one of the beasts. Stuck a knife into his thigh during supper. Got there before he could cut anyone's throat.
Almost did, though. They had him cornered for an hour before we got there.
I took him to the Beacon of Ages. He'll stay behind a locked door until we know if he's going to be a problem.
Probably for the best, so long as he can't hurt himself.
And that's why we need to be careful.
Why, thank you, creepy voice in my head.
Commander, we could use your expertise on the front line. Lear and I will be waiting for you.
Thank you so much for that. What do you got, cutie?
I hope you don't mind my asking, but I've never met a Skrit as...
brainy as Urchik. Neither has Skrit. When Urchik was smaller, Skrit was caught in an Asuran trap. Bright, sparkling. They did some experiments, and suddenly, Skrit knew a bunch of synonyms for shiny. Urchik couldn't scamper with the others like before, so Skrit looked for a new home.
That is both amazing and also incredibly sad.
Here, with Glade.
I'm very sorry you got a Secret of Nim backstory. Alright. So the next step of our journey, to get all the way out there to do this thing. But I am actually thinking maybe it's time to put up the raincoat for the night and start getting ready for some sleep. I've been up for, my gosh, pretty close to 24 hours, if I'll be honest, and I'm starting to hit my limit. I'm starting to hit the limit of limits for myself. It's amazing I'm still functioning at all. I really love volatile magic. But I think this has been a pretty productive night overall. I really have enjoyed this so far. I know I've been kind of giving the story a little bit of the piss on this, but it's actually not bad. I've actually been enjoying it. It's kind of silly, some of the things that are going on at times. Just like, oh, that doesn't make sense, or oh wow, why is my character doing that? That makes no sense, especially since we've already kind of gone through the song and dance. We literally just went through this song and dance in End of Dragons with voices in the head and all that stuff. But still, it's not bad. It's kind of a neat setup. It feels like it's kind of thrusting me in, though. I don't think the pacing's the best. Just kind of like, you go into a rift and then boom, now you're a big part of this thing and all this stuff is happening and, you know, better get go. Get going. But, you know, you can only do so much. But, pretty excited to get through this a little bit further. This is I mean, what, like, I think I started at like 1 or so. I started at 1:30, so I'm like an hour or so in. So that's all it is. So I will definitely end it here. Thank you all so much. I know we got like 11 more hours of this thing to go. I think this was a pretty long one. But thank you all so very much for hanging out, checking things out, and hope I can see some of y'all again, and get some rest, have a good one, and be out at peeps. Bye-bye. I'll see you all probably next, well, it'll be Sunday morning probably, is when I'll be on again. But, yep, see y'all then. Bye.